Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Come on, Bubba.
All right, let's see here. That's all the higher it goes. See here. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, I just knocked it off. All right, we're not prepared for the sunrise here. We didn't know it was going to be this early. Any sound now, Carol?
No, nothing.
Hmm.
Must be something with that folder on there doing something.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that? Let's see. You can hear me now? Yes.
Okay, good.
I fixed something. I am computer savvy now. Just remember that day because it's not very often. All right, let's put you back in there. See the rest of this show as soon as I get my big old hand out of the way. All right, peeps, there you go. Any sound now? All right, there we go. Beautiful. There's God. God is shining right there for us. Oh, look how bright it is now, Daryl. Look at that.
Brighter.
It's getting brighter and brighter. Oh my gosh.
And then it's snowing there.
This is so awesome. Is it back on yet? Let me see.
Must be something with that.
Must be something. You broke it, Daryl.
Now you're back on. There you go. There it is.
Am I back on?
You broke it, Daryl. That's that stand. There you go. There it is.
Can they hear me?
You broke it, Daryl. That's that stand.
It's
Can they hear me? You broke it, Daryl.
it's going back. It's saying the same thing over and over.
Can they hear me? You broke it.
It's saying the same thing over and over. You guys can hear me okay? Am I skipping or whatever that's called, going back and forth the same same words? All right. That was a sunrise. Oh, mother. All right. I had to get that for you guys, though. I had to. I wasn't even dressed. Daryl's like, oh, the sun's coming up. I'm like, what? That's not part of the schedule plan. Here I am. I'm here now, peoples. Yeah, the sun's really shining in here. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Can everybody hear me okay now? Are we back on track? The sideways thing, I can't see what you're saying, but let me get my... Does everybody hear me there? I'm going to put my thing on. They can hear me fine. Oh, Angela, that is so beautiful. Look at Angela's picture on her site. No, you can see it. I just put it up to the screen. But guys, this is just out of the shower hairdo. Okay, let's get focused here. Let's be professional. I'm not professional. All right. Hey, Allie, Dana. All my darlings. Let's see what today is March 7th, 2026. It is Saturday. What are we doing with this day? What are we doing with today? Guys, it's a day God gave us. Hello, IBCJ. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who else I missed. The great man, Cooley. Good morning. Good morning, my darling. Thank you for coming back. Munchie's here. Let's see who else is here. Sorry about that freeze up there. And Daryl was in charge of the camera. And I guess one of the buttons was pushed on the side. Look at that. Look at that sunrise. That was just a beautiful sunrise. Okay. Nishant is here. And Philip. Sorry about that, Philip. Ace is here. Okay. All right. Ace, I do have my water somewhere here, kiddo. Joey's here. Where is my water? Where did I put my water?
Why are you making it? I was just
Yeah, it was such a rush this morning. I'm barely dressed here. Oh yeah, I am barely dressed. Okay, there we go. I got the window open for Mister over there because
beautiful.
it's beautiful out. So here we are today. I am so out of my element right now. I'm just like, okay, I didn't have time to do my meditation before this. Hey CL, how are you? Somehow I got in horizontal, so only little tiny things are coming up, so I have to look at my other phone. I apologize. I apologize for a lot of things, like my hair. I am my hair. Look at this hairdo, guys. All right, it's neither here nor there. It just doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. You didn't come here to look at my hair, right? You came here to hear the word of God. I just threw the Bible on the floor. All right. Hey, let's see. Tonight is kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be trivia. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hello, Lauren. How are you, honey? But tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's some weird stuff on my desk here. Okay. Hello, Gossie. Hello. I remember you. Yeah. So anyway, tonight I'm trying to come up with this game. If I can pull it off, it's going to be really, really good. I have some of the stuff for it, but if not, we could fall back on the trivia, okay? Right, Daryl?
Right.
Did you look for that one thing
What was the thing?
to put down the thing?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. If you come tonight, you'll see. If not, then you'll have to watch the replay of trivia. Well, it's kind of trivia. I'm not going to give it away. I talk too much. I'll give it away. So we'll have to talk about other things, okay? See, there is like so much stuff on my desk here. So who do we have here? Is everybody done coming in here? Is this our Saturday crowd? What is the holiday today? Let's get that out of the way. Saturday is National Cereal Day. It says enjoy a bowl of your favorite cereal for breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. And also, this is very important. It's called Be Heard, H-E-A-R-D Day. Be Heard Day. It says speak up, share your voice, and let your thoughts be heard in a positive way. All right, so Be Heard Day, speak up, share your voice, and let your thoughts be heard in a positive way. Doesn't mean go and telling people off, okay? It just means, let your voice be heard. And then I'll give you a little snip of tomorrow is International Women's Day. Okay, so we're going to celebrate women achievement, and then it is also Proofreading Day, but we will go into that too. Proofreading, that's something I don't do. My when I'm doing the computer tells, writes for me. When I'm text messaging, I never proofread it until afterwards, and it's like, what did you just say? Darn thing gets me in trouble. Okay, so today we're going to talk about inner peace. But before we do that, I have something in my heart, but you know what? I think I'll find that. We will do that, but I have to find something else I really wanted to do, but I had it marked. I did all of this at the end of the day there. You know what? I will find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is, guys. I wanted to say this prayer, even though it's not until April, because we could say it again. It doesn't matter. World peace. I would like to say a prayer for our world. Okay? Is that okay with everybody? It's not against anybody. Oh my gosh, this hair. It's not against anybody. It's not, it's for peace. Okay? For peace. All right, here we go. As I pray, I envision a world at peace. When I feel discouraged or anxious about the state of the world, I pause to remember God is present. even in the midst of conflict. Settling into a few moments of meditation, I center myself in divine peace. I relax into the awareness that the peace I seek begins with me. I open my heart in prayer and listen for divine guidance. I ask, how can I be a presence of peace, a soothing balm, or a helping hand to someone in need? When I stay informed about world affairs, I am not consumed by them. Do you hear that? See, that's why I can't watch the news. I get too consumed. While I stay informed about world affairs, I am not consumed by them. Instead, I remain grounded in the present, rooted in faith, and anchored in the belief that peace is possible. I envision a world where everyone's needs are met and love guides every direction. Okay? I envision a world where everyone's needs are met and love guides every direction, guys. We can have a beautiful world. We really can. We can. And if you say I'm only one person, but if all of us together, you know, and then more people together, just like I say, if you do one act of kindness and that person goes on to do more acts of kindness, and it's a domino effect is what I call it. You know, it just keeps on moving. Come on, keep on moving, guys. We could change the world. We really can change the world. But, you know, sometimes we think that we're only one person or only, you know, no. We can make a difference in our lives, and it can reflect on other people's lives. Because it says here in Matthew 5:9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Right? Blessed are the peacemakers, because they will be called children of God. Everyone can do their part. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning. How'd those readings go? Did you have to do more readings last night? But we can do this because that's the way it is. All right. That's what God wants. He doesn't want you to think, you know, oh, you know, I can't do anything, because you can. You know, even if it's just, you know, you're not in the government, I understand, but even if it's just for your neighbor or for another person, you see a stranger, and that moves on to another and to another. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, with, you know, do you know what I mean? You know. So inner peace is for today. I feel the comfort and warmth of the peace that glows within me. A flame glimmers in a fireplace. As I move closer to the light, it becomes brighter, and I start to relax in the fire's warmth. In a similar way, peacefulness shimmers within me. When I go to the hearth within and find the soft glow of peace, I gain insight and I feel calm. Good morning, Shaquille. Good morning, honey. If I'm missing anyone, hun, please let me know. Hello, Lauren again. Okay. The quiet flame of spirit within never goes out, even if circumstances seem to extinguish it. I protect the light of peace within. I tend to this inner fire as I invest time and energy into my relationship with God. Reading or listening to spiritual wisdom helps me grow in knowledge, and my prayer and meditation practice allows these truths to take root in my mind and in my heart. I mean, you know, not just you guys coming here. I mean, that is such a big influence on your life. Let's see what Dan says. So after dinner with my fast acting insulin was 180, but fasting on my long lasting insulin this morning, it was 209. But that's better than the 300s. I'm adding 2 units each night until my fasting sugar is 120 in the morning. That's awesome. It's working then, Dan. You know, diabetes is hard. You know, I was telling you when I was talking to you last night, you know, my dad, he just wouldn't listen, but you're trying. You're putting an effort. And you have your, you know, your significant other helping you. And that's really important to have a support, accountability, so you don't slip off and start, not doing it. During difficult times, my peace may feel like a tiny glowing ember. Yet, if I move toward it, I still feel its warmth. And from 1 Corinthians 3:16, do you not know that God, wait, excuse me, my mouth is so dry. Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? That's what we were talking about, Dan. That's still stuck in my head, what you said to me. Our bodies are temples from God, And that really stuck in there, Dan, and I'm really trying to get my act together. So, Dan, you taught me something. You think, you know what? You, buddy, you're even though I'm only 35. Well, you know what? 35 helped the 60-year-old here. So don't ever say you're only, because you know what? You matter. You matter. Every one of you matter, because like I was saying to somebody else, this community is a puzzle. And if we're missing one piece, then it's not a puzzle, because Nana likes to do puzzles and stuff. But if she, or even her diamond art, as an example, if she's missing one piece of the puzzle, it's no good. I mean, you got it together. Yeah, it's together, but it's not complete. And every one of you, being here, it's making it a community, right? Everybody matters to me, and everybody does matter. They should matter to everybody else. But it says, 1 Corinthians 3:16, do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? That is just, I'm just so happy for you, Dan, that those numbers are going down. It might not be perfect now, but trial and error. That's what, with my medication, what they had to do. Yeah, because Nana, if you didn't have some of your colors, that would not look right. That diamond art would not look right. So it says, I find peace. Ugh, I need a drink of water. I find peace through God-centered contentment. Peace in God is my refuge under all circumstances amidst the rolling waves of daily life. I relax and find my calm center where I can hear my inner wisdom whispering, be still. As I release my need for control, my faith in God's presence gently steers me toward contentment. I almost said, okay, never mind. I release my grip on how I think things should be. Finding peace by being content with all outcomes. I love and celebrate those in my life, seeing them as bright stars and images of the Christ made visible. And I was just saying that, but this part here really hit home for me. I don't know about you guys, but I release my grip on how I think things should be and find peace by being content with all outcomes on how God wants it to be. And that's so important, some of us try to be in control and like, okay, this is going to happen. I got everything under control. And then something comes along and whoop, everything's all upside down, right? Hello, Pearlman. Good morning, my darling. But, like we think, all right, I got it under control. Oh, no, I don't. And then it's like, but we have to release our grip on that. I have to release my grip on that because, I try to be in control of things in my life, but it's not that way. So let's see who I'm missing here. CL is here. Shaquille is here. Dan is here. Did I miss anyone, Daryl? Glenn is here, and Dana's saying hello to her hubs. I just love it. I love it. It's such a nice couple, Glenn and Dana. Almost as rocking as us. No. Wait a few more years. I'm just teasing you guys. Let's see. Where was I? My peace grows as I choose cooperation over turmoil, friendship and love over rancor. and apathy. Even if matters don't go the way I prefer, I quietly affirm God's goodness. I have to learn that one. Quietly affirm it, because I'm like, why is this happening to me? Peace is mine as I focus upon the contentment within me. So even if matters don't go the way I prefer, I have to quietly affirm God knows better than me. And sometimes, there's control freaks. I'm not that bad. Well, maybe. But I am getting better. I am getting better. I'm telling you, everything started on my 60th birthday. Well, even before that, January before my birthday in June. But I really, really am trying to change my ways of trying to be in control, trying to make sure everything's perfect. I'm a God pleaser now, not always a people pleaser. I can't say that I'm not a people pleaser at all, because I do tend to love on my friends too much, and I have to back off a little bit. I kind of smother you all, like, but I don't mean to do that, Allie. I mean, everyone. 1 Timothy 6:6. There is great gain in godliness combined with contentment. There's great gain in godliness combined with contentment. And 1 Timothy 6:6. That's some powerful stuff there too. Let's see what everybody's saying. The great man Cooley says, hey, Teach, does it snow there? Oh, yeah. We're in Pittsburgh, sweetheart. Where are you at? It's kind of foggy there. Did I miss anybody else there? Let me know if anybody comes in, because I'm reading. I am peaceful and calm, because when the busyness of the world leaves me scattered or frazzled, so that's my whole life, scattered and frazzled. That's like my middle name, but that makes me me. Don't you think, Daryl?
That makes you you.
You better say yes, Daryl.
I said that makes you you.
Okay, because tonight you might get whacked in the head. Yeah, it's quite the sideshow when you come to the live at night, guys. It's a different
Atmosphere.
Different
atmosphere.
Atmosphere. There you go. Yeah. Things are going at Daryl, like I throw things at him, and it's pretty fun. For me, not for him. Anyway, prayer and meditation are just 2 ways to feel the presence of the divine within. Anything can renew my awareness of spirit. The unconditional love of an animal. Sometimes I let Daryl get out of the pen, and he can, the dogs get out of the pen, and he can, he can play with the other dogs. No, my dogs aren't in any pen, just the yard.
Dogs get treated better than I do.
Oh, be quiet, you boo-hoo. We're talking about taking things as they should be, my love.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Anything can renew my awareness of spirit. The unconditional love of an animal. Flowers in bloom, guys. I cannot wait for flowers in bloom. What does CL have? She has her... What do you have? Oh, you have a kitty cat on your lap. I had that. You're in the Philippines. Okay. And it doesn't snow in the Philippines. Yes, it snows here. And who else? It's nice. That sunrise today, guys.
Day we've had so far.
I have to show you my moon pictures too, but let me finish this. It says, the unconditional love of an animal, flowers in bloom, the sunny smile of a child. That's my favorite thing. The little sparkle in those little kids' eyes, and especially when you teach them something new. Sometimes when I teach Daryl something new, he gets a little bit happy too. I make a happy and daily habit of spending time in the peace and serenity of spirit. I carry this calmness with me into the activity of the day. I now respond to the world from a place of harmony and love, and nothing and no one can disturb the calm peace of my soul. Just like I tell you guys, like in the morning when it's a brand new day, how are you going to use that day? How are you going to use your little dash? When you're born and when you pass away, that little dash in there, that's your life. That's your life. Hello, my darling Rusty. That's your life, that little dash. How are you going to live your dash today? Like every day. How are people going to reflect on you when you pass away? What's your eulogy going to be like? What are people going to say? You know, oh, I miss him. I remember when this, you know, when they tell stories like Allie told about her friend. She was telling all these great stories about her friend. I could tell you stories about my friend Kermie, who's my bestest friend. We would go dance and talk, like stories about them. Do you want people to remember you that way in a positive manner? Or, you know, do you want them to, oh man, that guy was evil, you know? You don't want that. So try to see how you can spread more joy and kindness in the world. It's so important. And it's so much easier to be kind and be nice to people than it is to, you know, devise a plan how you're going to retaliate against someone, you know? Come on, you know, it's so much. That's like, you know, when my kids were younger, you know, they were really good in school. But I said, you know, when I taught 8th grade, some of them, they used so much energy in how they were going to cheat on some of the exams that I gave them. Like they had the little things and they wrote on their hand, you know, or on this thing or on their arm or on the desk. You know, they spend so much energy in trying to figure out how to cheat and how to get over on me and stuff, when all they had to do was study, you know, to spend a little bit more time having someone quiz you, or I would have stayed after school and helped them, but they spent so much energy trying, you know, and you think I'm not going to see you looking at your hand. How you doing? Here's my test, Mrs. D. Oh, what's that you got on your hand there, kiddo? Oh, it's my girlfriend. No, it's not. Let's see here. No funeral for me. I'm getting cremated. Already paid for. Oh, Munchie, I'm so sorry about that. But what I'm trying to say, Munchie, like after you're gone, okay, hon? But you're gonna have much more long of a life. But after I'm gone, okay? How, even if because I'm not gonna have a funeral either, because you know, but after we're gone, how do you, like Allie was talking about her friend that passed away. Can you let him out? Had passed away, and you know, she had all these stories about him and stuff. And you know, how do you want people to remember your dash? You know, like how do I want? I mean, I hope that the kids remember me as a good teacher, and how people tuber chat. Oh, shared on Reddit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not computer savvy. I'm old. Somebody explain to me what that means. I don't know. But thank you. Is that a good thing, guys? But you know, like, you know, like I don't know. It's just I just want people to say hello, Chris. I want people to be able to like reflect and say, you know what, Mrs. D was a great teacher, or you know, she took care of my grandchild, right, Kath? Or you know, like, you know, I don't know. It's just Reddit is another social network, fast and easy to share. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Tuber chat. What's your name, sweetheart? I don't want to call you Tuber chat. But you know, it's just we all can make a difference, and let's just be good. You know, do you understand what I'm saying about it? It takes more energy to be or you know, like when someone does something to you and you need to, okay, Kevin, nice to meet you, sweetie. When you are spending more energy and time being horrible, but when you forgive people, you know how I told you I was struggling with some things, and when I forgave, and I just said, you know what, I forgive them. I'm not going to forget, because don't take my kindness as weakness, right? I'm not a doormat, but I forgave them, and I felt, remember I was so much lighter and I was happy. And you want to say good morning to your son? Okay, say good morning on here. Say, hey, my precious baby. Because you got to, you know what, Allie? Because you know what? You're going to blink like that and then it'll be grown. Because mine are 35 and 38. I don't even know where the time went. But see how I digress? Anyway, when we forgive people, it is so much lighter on your chest, on your mind, because when you're mad at them and you're like, oh, you know, I really don't like what they did. I'm just tired of it. Oh, good morning, my darling. Okay, so we're talking about our dash and how forgiveness, Allie, you get that off of, and I was also talking about you telling the story about your friend. So that all that pressure, do you know what I'm talking about, Chris? All that animosity, that's a good word, animosity you felt toward that person who did you wrong, and it just, isn't it horrible? I hate feeling like that. I want to be happy and I want to spread love, and I just don't want people to think, oh, here comes that miserable woman, you know. I don't know. I'm not always sunshine and rainbows, but you know, we all have bad days. But I do, and I promise you this, God knows this. I always try to find something, at least one thing positive with the day. And I always try to find one good thing when the sunrise, you know, what I'm going to do that day and be my first priority, because prioritize is my word for the year. I don't know if you have a word for the year. And that's, you know, I had to learn to prioritize certain things in my life because I often put other people first. And when I was my mom's caretaker and this and that, and I put my health, and now I'm paying for it now. I put my health in the back burner, but I'm really trying. And I would have went to the gym early this morning, but they don't open early on Saturdays, like early, like I went yesterday at 4 a.m. But because they're open all night. So I don't know, they stopped doing that. It used to be 24 hours, 7 days a week, but they don't do that anymore. So I just got back to your live stream. Where did you go, darling? Where did you go? My word is faith. Yeah. Does anybody else have a word for this year? I love that, Nana. I love that. Allie, do you have a word for the year? I think Lori does. Lori, don't you have a word for this year? CL, I think you told me one too. CL, was yours perspective? No. What was, I know some people told me. Daryl's is determination, audacity. Oh, I like that, Lori. I like that a lot. Hey, Wake Shoe, how have you been? Thank you for coming, honey. I haven't seen you since, geez, summer, fall. It's been a while, my darling. Oh man, I'm so glad you're here, Wake Shoe. It's almost St. Patrick's Day, guys. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. Things are going to explode. No. But those little guys are going to be coming, and they're going to be, you know, those little leprechauns. I used to put little traps out for the leprechauns, and the kids would get so excited about it. Just like, you know, that Elf on the Shelf, because my little leprechaun would always come along. I don't see Jerry Ginger here, so your friend's not here, honey. Oh, okay. Well, he's not here, so you have to take a break. Well, CL, you have certainly been living your word. What was CL's word?
Community.
Huh?
Community.
Oh yeah, community. That's an awesome one. That is awesome. You got to check out CL Fantasy Waves. She has a wonderful channel. And yesterday night, I spent the entire night watching Allie Girl. She has a, I'm like taking notes. Ask Allie. I was like going on the internet watching what she does. Okay, what kind of fishing pole does she have? She has to get some kind of endorsement because she's so awesome. How many girl fisher people do you know? Fisher, is it fisher woman or is it fisher man, girl fisher? What is it, Allie? I asked you before. You certainly have been living your word. Good one, Daniel. Improvement. Oh, Daniel, and you were right on that. You are right on that. You're called an angler? A woman fisher person is an angler?
Fisher people in general.
Oh, lots of girls fish. I know, but they're not like Allie. Yeah, Munchie. They're not like Allie, girl. She knows her stuff. She does. And then she sings. How many girl fisher people do you know that sing beautifully? So there you have it. I'm a big fan of them. So also I want to give another shout out. I want to give a shout out to my friend Pearlman. Reflection. Oh, and then I want to nag at Dana, his wife, to start a cooking channel because guys, if you would see her cookies, she had, you know, in Pennsylvania, in this area, when there's weddings, they have what's called hope. I like that, Dana. They have what's called a cookie table. All right. So when you go to a wedding, there's banquet tables of cookies. Okay. And then you go and eat the cookies after dinner and such. And then they have little boxes or stuff and you take cookies home with you. Okay, I don't know where it derived from, but that's what happens in Pittsburgh. So Dana has a little side business, and she gives away stuff though. She gives it to her friends, which I understand. I do that too. I make mugs and I give them away to my friends. But she needs to post all those pictures that she has of her cookies. Dana, you need to get a channel, honey. You really do. I know you don't have time because you have a big corporate job and you have a lot of responsibilities, but oh, do you have a channel?
Yeah, she has a lot of cookies on her channel, but she should do some videos on how she makes.
Wait, you have a so your channel, I thought you said you didn't have a channel. Okay, see, that's Sally not listening again. Dana, the Cookie Mom, is that your channel name? Oh, let's see. Okay. I didn't know that. All right. Yes, you need to get a kayak or something. See, I would fall over in a kayak, Allie, because I'm just too clumsy. I'd be flipping over. Oh, it's new. Oh, I inspired you. That is so awesome. That makes me so happy when someone says I did something finally. I have to check that out. Is that the name of your channel? Okay. And you got a blue coat there. I know. But that's so good. Guys, you have to go over there and look then. You know, I'm just one big commercial. You know, I was looking at, because don't forget to vote if you want that membership or whatever. And I'm going to see what I want to do. But if I do, on the perks for memberships, this is what they have: shout outs for people who are members. I already do that. What do I need a membership for? I just give shout outs all the time, and you know, make commercials for my friends. Have you checked out Lori's commercial I made? Was that last night? No, the night before. I stayed up all night because I just couldn't sleep with the airplane, and she's like, and I said, you know, have you lost control of your life? Go to Lori Soul Circle. And I'm not kidding about that. Lori, you know, she's not going to, like, you know, make your life better, but she'll give you pointers on how to make your life better, and pointers on how to declutter, which I'm going to have to watch her videos again because I'm just not a good listener. I got to take more notes, and I hate Marie Kondo. I'm sorry, it's a strong word, but I hate her style. She's just, you know. I have these Snoopy glasses on. I keep looking at myself and it's like, you should get a sponsor for boating adventure. It would be, yes, see that? We need to all encourage her. But I have all this stuff. I have a whole packet that I'm sending her, a checkoff list and all these different ones that sponsor people under 2,000 subs. I have it all planned out for her. I'm her manager, and no, I don't charge her. Allie G. Perlman takes his kayak out into the ocean. Oh, so you guys are going to Florida, and maybe Allie can meet up. Are you bringing your kayak then? Let's see. They make motor mounts for kayaks. Hey, Tiny K. Hello. Blankets. Are you cold, honey? Runs into Auntie Sally with blankets. Oh, I don't need any blankets. I got my sweatshirt on. You know, that sunrise, Tiny K, you have to check out the sunrise at the beginning. Daryl told me at 6:30. He said, "Oh, the sun's coming up." I said, "What? I still have my jammies on. I just got out of the shower. I had my robe on, and I'm like, my hair was like wet, like trying to get ready." And he's like, I said, "Can you do it for me?" And you saw we had no sound, but that's okay. He tried his best. Thank you for hitting the love button, guys. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's move on. Where was I? I make daily habit of spending time in peace and serenity of spirit. I carry this calmness with me into the activity of the day. I now respond to the world from a place of harmony and love because nothing and no one can disturb the peace. I just love that. No one can disturb the calm and peace of my soul. And from 1 Samuel, you hear that, Sammy? 1 Samuel 25:35. Go up to the house in peace. See, I have heeded your voice, and I have granted your petition. See, God will answer your prayers, but it's not always right when we need it. Or I should say, not always right when we want it, but we get it when we need it, right? Okay, that's the way it goes. Time change this weekend. Yeah, we got to get started on that as soon as we're done with the live here. We got a lot of clocks around here. Huh? Yeah, it's tonight. I'll do it then if you're going to cry about it like a little baby back there. It's just a clock. I like to change the batteries in our, smoke detectors. Guys, you should do that. Get in a habit. Even if the battery still says it's good, I still get rid of it because I think, buying a battery for $5 or whatever and getting a new one is worth a lot more than, the smoke detector going, the battery going dead, and then, God forbid you lose your home or your life. So get rid of the battery, change the battery, and in your smoke detectors, in your clocks, whatever. You don't have to change it in your clock, but I think it's so important to change those batteries for the smoke detectors. And another thing that you need to check at this time, I do this, twice a year. We need to check the back of your dryer, your clothes dryer. Check the back of it and get down in there and vacuum it. Because I'm telling you, how many houses are on fire from that? Or the hose that goes out, the exhaust, okay? Make sure you check all those things because, oh, they are connected to electricity. Okay, that's awesome, Philip. Hey, Liam. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, really? I got the sun coming in. I deserve it. I deserve it because it's Pittsburgh people deserve it. Tiny K says it's loud and scary. Oh no. You need like a doggy to protect you. I rested all day and ignored everything. Then I woke up at 3 a.m. because I got all the sleep and I rest I needed. Well, you should have called me because I was still awake. I wanted to show you guys my if you were lonely. Let's see. I have to show you. I'll put them on my community wall too. But anyway, what I was saying about I was laughing because all these benefits that you supposedly get for this membership, I already give you for free. It's like, no need to pay 99 cents because you're already here. Or whatever the fee is. I don't know. Craziness. Let me see here. This is the sunrise this morning. I'll put that up too if you guys want to get a screenshot of that, or you can look at it and do it yourself. But the moon last night, peeps. Woo! Wait till you guys see. You guys, I was texting some of you and nobody answered me. Everybody was in bed by 11. Couldn't believe you guys were in bed by 11 p.m. Holy.
Normal people go to bed, baby.
Oh, be quiet. So here's the first shot. I was out and about, I was like, and it kept going behind like the thing. And I was like, it's so hard to find good screenshots. But it was orange. This camera doesn't give it justice. But wait, let me get the really, really good ones. Look at this. Do you see that? Look. The clouds were like, doesn't that look like a wave in the ocean?
Wow.
You see that?
Holy crap, is that beautiful.
That, I got to see that with my eyeballs. But, then there was this one. I'll put them online for you guys. Oh, it was just so, it was such a light show. And I, you know, if I had a husband that liked to go on ventures, but he goes to bed. See, what do we got here? Oh, I can't see. Tell me what people are saying, Daryl. Look, and this down here on the bottom, it looks like two little, I don't know, animals giving a kiss to each other like little dogs. I always see stuff in the clouds. But I don't know, guys. That's what I have from that. Because I was like, I'm going to chase the moon tonight. But I didn't have anybody to go on that adventure with me. Because you all were in bed. What's wrong with you people? That's why I walk around like a zombie all the time. But doesn't it look like it's daytime? How bright it was?
It almost looks like the sun.
Doesn't it look like the sun? That's the moon last night. And I really, really enjoyed that time with myself. Oh, goodness gracious. I was doing some other weird stuff too. I don't have it on here though. But I was really bored, but you know, like you can get like a picture of yourself and you can make it make you 5 years older, and then it makes you 10 years older, or and then 20 years older. You know, I look like my mom. I'll have to get you guys a picture. Don't I look like mommy? But it was taking away my red hair and, you know, putting like this, I don't know, ash color hair. Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be without my red hair. No, that's going to the grave with me, people. Because that's just part of me. Let's see what we got here. I saw that, Granny. What did she see? Have you ever been to the Outer Banks of North Carolina? No. It is beautiful. I've seen pictures. Sometimes I wish my house was bigger. It's too foggy here to go outside. Aw. Navy and Army, my dogs are shaking. Oh, no. Yeah, I love seeing you here too, Granny. Welcome, welcome. I got up and went to the beach this morning.
Jealous.
Oh, I'm so jealous. It was lovely. Well, we're gonna lose an hour's sleep. You know, isn't that the saying? Spring ahead, you lose an hour's sleep. Because one of my viewers, I won't call the person out, was saying, no, you don't lose an hour's sleep. You get an extra hour's sleep. And I'm like, no, you lose an hour. Because if you go to bed at 8 o'clock and then it turns into 9 o'clock, and then you get up in the morning, you're not really getting up. You're losing an hour while you're sleeping. Like when you change the clocks, it's supposed to be at 2 o'clock and it turns to 3 o'clock. So you're actually losing an hour. Is that my girl, Anna?
Yep.
Make you feel better. My husband hates going on adventures with me. That doesn't make me feel better. You and me need to go on an adventure. Let's see what else we got here. Nope, never been to the Outer Banks. Bigger just means more space to clean and clutter. That's what I say. Granny, I like you. I like you a lot. Always lose an hour's sleep or more, so that statement is very ineffective. Very good. Let's see. I'm going to pull a Daniel. I'll be right back. Daniel, I'm pulling a Daniel. I'll be right back. Daryl, you want to entertain them for 1 second? I have to go get something before I forget.
Hello, folks. So how's everybody doing today? Another day in paradise. That sunrise was so beautiful today. How you doing, Allie? Doesn't she have the best live in the mornings? I love it. When she doesn't go on, I feel there's something missing from my day. Thank you, Lori, even though I'm not very photogenic. Looking forward to tonight to have her beat me up during the show. My name is Daryl, and I have a show. Well, I don't have a show yet. I'm working on it, but I'm too busy helping her. But I'm from Big D's place, and I'm trying to find my niche. And, you know, hopefully I'm not looking to be famous like her, but, you know, something to do. Wow, everybody's popping on here. Yeah, see, I love it when my cat jumps on my lap and falls asleep, and it purring puts me to sleep. Who has the best husband in the world? Sally? Can I have that in writing? Give her something to beat me up about tonight.
I thought I could bring it in myself, but I can't.
You did what to who?
I thought I could bring it in myself, but I can't. I was going to show them that board.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. Look what I found outside.
what?
One of the dogs must have grabbed it, took it outside. I cleaned it, but it's still a little wet. But
So Ginger.
Jerry Ginger comes here. We got a little friend for him. It's a little wet. I think we could put it in with the laundry.
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay. Back to the star of the show.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, gravity's kicking my butt.
All right, Gravity. Can you bring that? Can you bring that in to see if we can do that?
What do you want me to do? Bring in that?
Yeah, I was gonna
I gotta
see.
clean it.
I was trying to bring. Oh, never mind, guys. I was gonna try to show you a hint. This is all wet.
I just said I washed
Why
it.
did you?
Oh!
But tonight, for our show tonight, our show for tonight is 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I was trying to bring that thing in to show you, but I can't. Hey, Sally. Hey, Allie, check out. Do you have another brother named Daryl? I have a son named Daryl.
Yeah, we get that.
And yeah, we get that a lot. I love Max. What's Max? Who's Max? Max is a miniature horse. Oh. I do think you should start tracking the season you're in right now. A lot of people are in the same season, but you sharing will inspire them. Who's that for? CL? Lori, who's that for? I wasn't here. Allie, I love sunrise and sunset. Who had the best live? I lost. I'm lost.
I said you have the best live in the morning.
Oh, that's what Allie said too. Hello, you must be the best husband in the world. Sometimes. My old cat, yes, my 15-year-old cat is overweight too. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry I had to leave there for a sec. I just wanted to try to get you guys, something from The Price is Right. How about that? Something from The Price is Right. I'm trying to redo. If you like The Price is Right, it's a game from there. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go a little early from class. No, we started early. So yeah, we started really early. So yeah. But oh, I got one more thing. Sorry. Don't leave yet, because I gotta read from our book. Too grateful to be hateful, right? Let's get that done real quick, like a bunny. That's what I used to say to my kindergartens. Hurry up, quick, like a bunny. All right, so it's March 7th. He is good. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. God's love for us is unchanging, always good and without limits. His love for us is eternal and perfect. As we take time to reflect on the goodness of his love, we will realize that he has shown us mercy and grace that we don't deserve. His love for us isn't based on our skills, abilities, or strength. No, He is faithful all the time, despite our shortcomings. So God believes in us no matter what. Take time today to focus on the goodness of God, choosing to dwell on his love rather than the frustrations of life makes all the difference. Turn toward him in gratitude and allow his love to transform your heart. Give thanks to the Lord and lean on his faithfulness. And that's what, that's what we're doing right now. And, Allie's doing that because her husband isn't working for a while now. And, Lori has gone through different stages in her life. I'm sure Granny has. We lean on God, but we have to remember to do that, right? And trust him that things will, turn out okay. It says, his love rather than, okay. Take time today to focus on the goodness of God, choosing to dwell on his love rather than the frustrations of life makes all the difference. Turn toward him in gratitude and allow his love to transform your heart. Give thanks to the Lord and lean on his faithfulness. Where you see goodness in your life, give thanks to God. So, that's why I dump on a piece of paper. It's all a bunch of words. And then I go back and I try to journal because my mom loved when I did that because she used to use it as reference. Go back and see what we did on, when did we go to the beach last year? I was like the secretary. But so anyway, guys, that's what we have today. And I'll see you tonight if you can. If not, that's okay. No need to apologize or anything. But it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I don't know what we're making tonight. Oh, I know what we're making tonight. One of Maddie's favorite recipes. Okay, we're cooking tonight too. All right. Cooking and trivia or vice versa. I don't know. But we always have fun, guys, don't we? All right. Okay, she's talking to Granny. All right, guys, I'll see ya when I see you tonight, I hope. I'll see you when I'll see you. Bye, guys. I love you.